Hello, crafty peeps. This is Angela. I'm recording from the back bedroom where I store most of my supplies and stuff for crafting. But my main thing I wanted to show you is all of my scrapbook layouts that I have done over the entire course of my crafting career. Um, I have two containers full, and this is the way I store my scrapbook layouts for the time being until I get um, some more albums to put them in. Okay, so I'm just going to show you and talk to you a little bit about each layout, and this video might be a little long, so and please excuse my cat in the background. He likes to be where I'm at, so he's going to be jumping around and playing. So let's get started. Okay, this is when I first started scrapbooking. As you see here, this is a beautiful picture of my daughter when she was a baby. And as you can see, it's very, very plain, very amateur, very new to scrapbooking. I drew butterflies and, wrote in marker my titles and everything. And then I got a little more creative. Um, I started using more textiles, uh, you know, some ribbons, and I done her name in metal. You can, I don't know if you can see it because of the glare. But I done her name in metal. There you go. You can see it right there. And added a little flower and everything. Okay. Now, throughout my crafting, I started to explore different avenues of stuff. As you can see in the background here, oop, my letter fell off. Well, there we go. As you can see in the background, I started playing with the printer. This is her at Easter. Okay. Then here's one I did using acrylic paper. This is a piece of acrylic here, and then I started doing the layering. Oop, there you can see. Oop, oop, oop. Okay. Now this one is when I started playing around with stickles and playing around making my own butterflies out of little flowers and stuff. This was a butterfly that I caught in one of my flowers I had. Okay. Arrows, get down. This one, now some of these got, okay, this is one I totally hand drew. I drew the spirals and everything, and then I done leaves in the piecing. And then I started playing with the pieces of cardstock and write my stories into it. Now these were, Arrow, stop! Seriously! God. These are a page kit that I did. Just simple designs. Here's one. And then here's the 2-page layout where you would put pictures or something on there. Okay. Then here's one, a page layout kit I did. These were classes taught by a friend of mine. She designed them, and then we put them together. Here's one I did playing with paper dolls. I started playing with paper dolls, testing that out and seeing how it would work. Then I really started playing with the acrylic, and then what was fun about this piece was I painted the back of the acrylic piece, and then I scratched off where I was going to write my journaling, which that was come out to be a really cool technique right there. Here's another one I did. This one's kind of heavy, but again, it's playing with the acrylic. And I done a bunch of layering, and then I laid the acrylic on top, and then I done some more layering on top of the acrylic, so to kind of create, um, you know, some dimension. Okay, here's one I did of my mother, right here. I done used tags here to put um, words like beautiful, love, and cherish. Then there's her name, and then this is being held with a piece of a paper clip and everything. Oh, that's a piece of paper. This one was when it was one Halloween that we were having at a crop that I did. That's me right there, all dressed up as a witch. And these are a bunch of my friends when we were doing the crops at our local scrapbook store. This is one I did called Spring. Michaela loves the buttercups, and so I played with the title more here with this one. Um, Here is one I did with my daughter, and then here is one I did playing. I think this has two parts to it. Not sure. I did that with arrows. Stop. Um, oh, here's one I did. It's called Timeless. I don't know if you can see it. There we go. I done that one, and then here's one I did. I really like this one. Is I used an envelope, like a business envelope, and I put paper in it, and then I just put pictures of my daughter inside the envelope. I thought that was really cute. Okay. Um, Here's one I did of me and my daughter playing around with the petals. You can see here. I can't remember what these paper lines are because I just, Then here's one. And now this one I played with the title. As you can see here, I printed off extra pictures of these flowers and I cut it off. I cut them out using the title here, as you can see there. And then here's one I did of my daughter. A lot of these are done with my daughter because she's my only child. I'm trying to get them into the focus here. There we go. Alright. Um, Again, these are kits that I did. I never put anything to them. Um, See, there's one. And then here's the part 2 of that page layout. Okay. This was if you ever, okay, I've had lots of beginnings of stuff. I don't know what I was thinking with this one, but I don't know. Sometimes I question myself. Okay, here we go. Here's one of my daughter that I did. Okay, this one I did of my daughter. This is my favorite picture of her. And here's one when she was dancing. Okay. Um, then here's one. I call it Miss Hollywood. Little Miss Hollywood. She loved to pose. Uh, Here's one. This one has lots of dimension to it. I don't know if you can tell. The flower here is pop dotted. see there. Here's one I did. Okay. This is another, yep, this is another kit class. This is the first page, then this is the second page. Now this is the beginnings of something. What I loved about this was that I'm going to take these pictures off, of course, using my undo and redo the layout, but arrows, I am fixing to murder my cat live. Okay, so what I've done, I don't know if you can tell or not, but if you look in this picture, if you see the circle is colored, but the picture is black and white. I printed out two pictures, and I've overlaid the circle on top of the colored, on top of the black and white, so only the colored part of the picture showed. It's a really cool technique I tried. A lot of these I'm going to go through and redo. Okay, here's one I did. Now this is when I started using, these tags pull out so you can have something wrote on it. And then here's one I did of her. Now I know that this has a part 2 to it, but this is part 1. Just showing you different things I started out doing. Here's one I did I thought was fun. I had all these little snippets of pictures, so I put a heart, and then I put what was inside my heart, which is pictures of my family. The contents of my heart, which is what I did there. Here's one I'm really going to enjoy rereading. This was a questionnaire, your favorite things, and this was her favorite things. And you see these were on hinges, little metal hinges. And this is her at 7 years old. I thought that's going to be interesting to read. Then this one has 2 parts. This is part 1, all girl. And then this is part 2 of that. And these little tags come out. These are little separate pockets where the tags would sit in there and everything. Okay. The Wonder of You. So this is a cute layout. I was, she had this wondered look on her face, like, So I thought that would be a cute title for this layout here. Okay. Let's see. Now this one's kind of cool. I had fun with this technique. This has got a shadow box inside of it, right here. Okay, I don't need that. This has a little shadow box on the inside between us and the circles. This is when I started playing with some bling and bringing out, different aspects. I really like that one. Here's another one. Now this has 2 parts, and I gotta find the other. I don't know why they gotten out of order. This is one of my mother's grandmother. I did. It was kind of like a vintagey look. That's a vintage one. Now this one is my favorite. This was a zipper bag, okay? And then if you look in here, I have I have her little crown that has the M on it. I have her little crown in here. Look, her little M crown. I have her report card in here. This is when she was in kindergarten. I have her little report card. So all of that sits snugly inside this little, I used vellum, and then I glued a zipper and made a bag to slip all this in. I thought this was her in kindergarten. I'm so excited for that one. Then over here, this is a layout idea, and this is a, hang on. Ooh, I lost my camera. Okay, this is a paper bag, and I just made a flip mini album out of it. Just like that. Just having fun with techniques and stuff with that one. Oh, this is when I first started scrapbooking too. This is on 2000, when I started playing with the zippers and stuff, you know, started playing with more elements. This right here is the very first scrapbook layout. As you can see, I took marker and created my own background with polka dots, and I used miniature pieces of paper to make a board, you know, a title and a border. Um, then this is when I started playing with chalks and I mean, you know, elements. And then what I love about this one, Michaela wrote her name on this little chalkboard, and this was 2006. So I hope it never gets erased, never. So I've got to get this in a book so I can make sure that's preserved. Here's one I did, cutting out, using my X-Acto knife and really cutting out the design of the paper. And this is the old one. This is one I very first done. This one's called Daddy's Girl. This is the second part. I don't know why they're so out of whack. Okay, and then these are pictures of her when she was like not even a year old. Okay, I guess this happens when you move. You put stuff in here. Now here is one I did when I first started scrapbooking. Very, 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 you know, scrapbooking. Very first scrapbook page, made basically, almost. This is just to commemorate what she done. The coin of kindness. She got the coin of kindness. Oh yeah. Then this is the second part. The first part of one of the layouts. I think it goes to, yeah, here we go. See, it's a two-part layout. So there we go. I'm gonna have so much fun putting this book together. Okay, this is one I did when we went to the Renaissance Fair. On this book, I made a little hidden book that has a photo album within its thing, and this is her with the Queen Elizabeth at the fair. And then I created, I cut this out of my silhouette and created a little scroll. Okay, here's one definitely when I first started. Here's two when I first started scrapbooking. As you can tell, when I told you that I bought a kit at Walmart and then I went crazy with it, so this is what I did. This is me right when she was born. And then this is just different photos of us. And then here you go. This is her SpongeBob party. Very, oh, brings back memories. And then here we go. Here's another one. This is Halloween 99, 2000, 2001, 2002, 2003. So I got all her Halloweens in one page. But still, it shows, you know, I've grown as a crafter over the years. So I'm happy. Then here's one I did of her. Yep, now you can see it. And then here's one. Now, what I love about this one is that the picture's black and white, but her leotard is left pink. And that is a photo editing. It's called color blocking, I think. But I really, really like that. So, and there we go. Okay. Here again, here is one I did when I first started scrapbooking. And then here's another one. I started playing with ribbons, as you can see here. I will never redo those. I will keep them as they are because it just reminds me of how much I've grown as a crafter. Now this one here, this is just simply using scraps pieces of paper. This is her kindergarten when she graduated. That goes with that other layout with the pocket. Then this is when we took her to the circus. And then what I love about this is an explosion album like that, and then it just folds back down like this. See? Like that. It's cool technique and everything. I'm going to be teaching scrapbook layout, so stay tuned for that. Okay, here's one I did. Halloween. Love, love, love this one. I used some corrugated pieces of cardstock. I ran them through my crimper tool, and then I made the tree. Then here's a layout. Then I made the little background there, and as you can see, the tree is very three-dimensional. So cute. Okay. Here's one I did. I was playing around with I drew my own swirls. As you see here, I drew them, and then I cut them out with an X-Acto knife, and then I placed pieces of cardstock on the back like this in pieces, so that, excuse me, so that the pieces would show up from what I cut. And then I wrote different titles and different sentences along the swirls. I did that one years ago. Gosh, she was like 2 years old in that picture. They grow up so fast. This is one I did with her in the zoo. As you see, there's a little picture of her hiding in the grass. I sewed the grass on when I had a sewing machine. This is her little ticket to the zoo, and then here's a little tag that talks about that day and stuff, and then a picture there. And then this is the second half to the circus page. They are so out of sorts, but okay, then let's see what else. There is scrapbook paper in here. I'm telling you, I've got projects in here that I started. Okay, this is an autumn one I did. Again, I hand drew the swirls, as you can see there. I hand drew those, and I just cut out pieces of paper to make them look like paisleys, and I glued them on there. And this is a picture of my daughter and my mother back in 2006 when she was Belle as Halloween. Okay. Let's see. This is one I started but never finished. I never could find a title for it, and this is using Basil's paper. I don't remember what the name of this line was called, but I do remember it was Basil. No, Basic Gray, Basic Gray, Basic Gray. Sorry, it was Basic Gray paper. I never gave it a title, so sometimes pages don't need titles. Again, this is another one I did. I started off, never finished. I never gave it a title. I just played with the concept. Kind of cool. Let's see here. Here's one I did. I took a piece of acrylic and I made a science, what do you call it, a beaker. I made a beaker and made bubbles come out of it. This is when she won the science fair. Really, really proud of her on this one. Let's see. Here we go. Here's another one. This one's called Simple Pleasures, and she just enjoyed the simple pleasures of being outside in the snow. And then this is one of me when I was in the modeling phase of my life when I was much younger and skinnier. This was a challenge, and I did it on myself, about myself, and those were the days. Here's one I did of me and her, where it says, "So blessed." Uh, it says, "Time can give you blessed memories." Okay. And then I really, these are pictures of me and her, and I really used a lot of design elements on this page here. I haven't scrapbooked a page. I can't tell you when. I think I did one last year. No, no, no. In fact, I done one earlier this year, I believe. No, it was last year. This one was playing with lines and making my own lines, and then I hand drew my swirls again, and I played with it. And then what I liked about it is the lines are asymmetrical, so and then I put some paint on here, and then I really really done a lot of detail work in this. I don't know if you can see it. See, lots and lots of detail work. Oh, here's the second half of that one about me, my modeling days. What's the memories? Okay. Oh, here's one I did. This one's called "Who Are You?" Cute little owl, with the branches, and then I put pictures of Michaela and her many facets of faces and stuff. Thought that was cute. And then this one was one I did. It's called "You Changed My World." Okay. Then this is one, oh, this is the cartwheel. I know there's a second half to this one. I'll have to show you, but this is, I took a picture of her in motion of doing a cartwheel. So the other half is 1, 2, and this is 3 and 4. Arrows, you're getting on my nerve now. You're bouncing all up on it. I told you he'd be crazy. Now this is a Christmas one I did. This is when I was first getting into using paper bags. And as you can see, I have little tags in here. And stuff to do. There we go. Wrote my story about my Christmas tree. How it come about. Let's see. Oh, yep. This is one I did of my mom and dad. And yeah. I cut this out myself. That border there, and then I put a picture of my mom and dad when they were in high school. Don't you love it? Arrows, get over there. Oh, here's another one that shows when I first started scrapbooking. But these are awesome pictures of my daughter. I told you I got the Walmart book and I just went to town with it. I'll never, those are memories. Here's one again, playing with lines that are asymmetrical. And don't you love my daughter's face? You gotta love it. My little angel. Yeah. Then here is one. I absolutely love this picture of her. She has this look on her face like, I'm the diva and I know it. Really like this layout. I wish they would start making papers more like this. This is one I did of my cat. This is one of my first ones. This is the set with by the fishbowl. Just playing with the colors and stamps and everything. Then here again, this is one I did again when I first started scrapbooking. As you can see, I hand drew my title inside the little squares because I didn't have all the stamps and stuff. And this little picture has fallen off from there. I'm gonna have to fix that. Oh, here's part 1 of the cartwheel, as you can see. Love, love, love it. Here is another one I did. Like that. Okay, here's one I did. Snow. Just a picture of my daughter in the snow. Lots of details with a snowman detail there. Oh, and this is my favorite. Girly girl. Now, this is my one of my favorite layouts. I don't know if you see if I can get it in there without the glare. Um, the word duh is right here, and then she has that dull look on her face. That's when she had curlers in her hair. I was doing her hair and stuff because she's my girly girl. I thought she was so cute. So cute. Here's another one. It's called It's Her Free Spirit. Oop. I don't know if you see it. Can you see it? Here we go. Oh, that's the second half of Girly Girl. She's talking on the cell phone with her curlers in her hair. Too cute. Love, love, love that layout. This is one of me and my husband that I did. It's a two-part one. See, lots of hearts, lots of love showing there, lots of paper details. I can't remember that paper line. Now this is a class I taught. Let's see. This is a class I taught. It's called, ooh, it's stuck together. Ooh, okay, there we go. Here it has a pull down tag that locks. And it's called Summer Bliss. That's a class that I taught. These are the types of classes I would teach at my local scrapbook store because we were all into scrapbooking. Here's one I won a contest on. As you can see in this paper here, it's very faintly printed of her jumping around and playing. That was her favorite dress to wear. It was a American flag dress. You know how kids have their favorite clothes they'll wear? So this is Michaela at 7 years old. She's grown up on me so bad, so fast. This is one of a kind. Lots of details and a little bit of bling. Here is one I did. Oop. Gotta fix that. When she was a baby. You see there. This is one I did as a challenge. It was called Flight of the Bumblebee. And then right here was a magnetic closure. It told the story of the bumblebee, and I followed this bumblebee till I got all these pictures of it, and I really used a lot of detail. I used some raindrop things, and I used some string, and just played with this concept. Here's one I did, and if you look, each little thing that you lift up has a picture under it. A picture, the year, you can see here. That's her. And it's called A Tale of Two Best Friends. So this is, you spin it around. It doesn't spin, of course, but they can flip it up and look at it. And so there we go. There's that one. If these feet could talk, this is a picture of me and Michaela's feet, and I haven't finished it. So basically, I can continue the story, actually write the story in, because I have it preserved to do so. Here's one I did. Oh. It was Easter. I done a lot of lacing with this one, as you can see. Lots of flowers. I played with crackle paint, Tim Holtz crackle paint on this one, I believe. And then I scratched it off and then made it more age look, and I'll be teaching that too, how I did that. I remember how I did that. So, um, now this was a calendar class I taught. I thought it was really cute. I got a bunch of tags and I just hung them from the number of the core, and then I wrote on the tags what we did each day. It was just to commemorate that 1 year. Kind of cute idea. See all the little tags. Okay, that's the end of box number 1. Oh, nope. Got one more in here. This is fall. I took this picture. It was so beautiful that morning. I couldn't believe how beautiful the sun shined through the trees. And I took some real branch right here. And I know I'm missing an L. It's probably down here in this box. I took a real branch, and I made a border on it. And that's real wood, and it has not done anything to the paper or anything. So I have no worries about it, you know, deteriorating over time. Wood's pretty strong and everything. So, all right. Let me get these back in there, and then I'm going to show you my next box. I have been scrapbooking since 2004. So, and this is just the way I keep them for the time being until I purchase albums to stick them in. So, and they've been staying in these containers like this for several years. I always stack them face up, just like this. Alright, I'm going to scoot these over here. Now the next batch, some of these I had fun playing with. Now I said in the arms of angels, this is one I did. This is when I did not know who Prima was, so I went to Michael's and bought me some fake flowers, and I put them on my page. This is one I did of myself where it says I love to be inspired. It was a challenge to do one about yourself. This is one I did of Michaela and her best friend when they were doing, I don't know what it was, some kind of school event. I can't remember, and I didn't write it on the page. I'm so smart. Okay, here's one I did. This one's kind of using some lace, and this is when I started using Prima flowers and little fake flowers there. This one's crazy wild. I used tulle all the way around the border. I don't know what provoked me to do that. But anyway, I had fun. I had fun creating this one. This is a Christmas one I did, Christmas 2009. You can see. This is when I started really piling on the elements. Now this one I didn't finish, as you can see here, and I left this open for some reason. I think this has, this has a bunch of tags in it. This is one I didn't finish, but what I loved about this one was that green ruler ribbon. I'm going to try to find that again. That was absolutely, I love the ruler ribbon. This is Merry Christmas. Okay. Oh, this is a Halloween one I did. This was a class, in fact. When I started doing my first Ustream shows back in 2010, this was a class. This was a kit. And you got all of this in your kit, and I showed you how to put it all together. This is the way my scrapbook kits would be. You know, they would be full and fun to do and work with. This is one of my favorite layouts. This is tea for two. This is when I took my daughter to the tea shop. And as you can see, I cut out a teapot, done a lot of layering right there. And then I played with the title again. And then there's the pictures. So it's tea for two. Okay. Oh, this one I have not finished. This is actual sand on here from the beach. This is when we went to Florida in 2011, I believe it was. And I have yet to finish this one. I'll be inspired to. Yeah, this is a scrapbook kit. See? Scrapbook kit. Okay. Oh, this is the second part of Tea for Two, or the first part. And then this tells our story of Tea for Two. Again, using lots of details there. Lots and lots. Look at the little bitty tea bag. Look at that. Is that not cute? The little bitty tea bag with the spoon. You got to love Jolie's. Oh, here's one. This was Domestic Goddess. I believe this was Graphic 45's paper, because this is the recipe for the chocolate sauce that we always make for our cake every year. And this is my husband stirring it like he's really enthused, like he's really excited about it. But instead of putting goddess, I put domestic god. So, because he was the one cooking it and stirring it. Oh my gosh. This was the biggest four-leaf clover I've ever found in my entire life, and I took a picture of it and done a page on it. I could not believe how huge that four-leaf clover is. And don't ask me where the clover went. I do not know. But I got a picture. Look, look, look. Isn't that huge? Look at my hand compared to my hand. That's like a damn rose. Ooh, this is one I really like doing. Ooh, this has got several in it. Ooh, yeah. Gotta get them out of the bag. I have to rip the bag a little bit. Ooh, now this is when I first started playing with Prima. I wish Prima would bring back their butterflies. Their jeweled butterflies. I loved them. This was their fairy collection, I believe. I can't remember. Just love that. Oh, this is one I did using Graphic 45's their Alice in Wonderland collection. Michaela liked to pretend play, and that's her and her wings. So I started working on that one, making different flowers. I put a face inside the rose. Everything. Here's one that won a contest. This one won a contest at CHA 2009, I believe it was. This, yeah, right here. Hold on. Scrappuccino. What year was that? Well, it doesn't say the year, but it went into a contest. That's all I know. Here's one I did. Remember, this was 2009. This was just one of me and my daughter. I hope y'all can see all these very well. It's such a glare on the screen. Um, this is one. This was a kit that was done. So you got that right there. And then that's the second half. Oop, pieces are falling off. Double-sided tape. This is one I did. Being Girls. Of her and her friends. Oh my gosh. This is a newspaper I kept. Flooded again. The Cumberland River. Remember, that's when we were in Florida when the Nashville got flooded. I'll never forget that. Oh, here's one I did. Be cool for Valentine this year. Playing with lots of hearts. Made a heart vine. This is me and my husband. Love this one. Okay. Oh my gosh, look here. This is paper. Twilight paper. Oh my gosh. They don't make this anymore. This one's called Jacob the Werewolf. Oh, buddy. I bet you somebody would want that. Alright, here's one I did. This is when I first started scrapbooking. Again, it's just a hidden album of that day. This is her birthday party. And that's when my grandfather was still living. That brings back a lot of memories. Wow. That does. But that's what scrapbook pages are supposed to do. They're supposed to bring back memories. A lot of this stuff. Oh, this was a challenge I had to do. My favorite era, and of course, is Queen Elizabeth is my favorite queen. And I did this one. This is when I started playing with buttons and stuff and flowers. Um, this is one I did. She liked to keep her hair in ponytails. I love that one. Yep, that one's on. That's when I learned not to put pages on cardboard backs. See, I did a no-no. Okay, let's see. A lot of this stuff in here is... Okay, this is some summer fun. This was a two-page layout I did. Here we go. Here's one I did. I quilled the little birds. Those are quilled. Need to teach y'all how to do that. Cute, cute. Love that paper. Oh, this is one of my favorites. I did. This was the second half of one. Oh, here's another piece of Jacob. Okay. We'll have to find the first half, but this is the second page. That design was cut out on my silhouette. Here's one called Sassy Girl. Sassy Girl. Like that. Love that one. I'm gonna hold this one out. I'm gonna leave these out so that they... Oh, this was a kit I got. I remember a kit that I had purchased online, and it had lots of elements in it, and I took it and made this. I think it was Swirly Doos. I'm not sure. Oh, here's one. Your love is worth repeating. That's where I took different sizes of the same photo and then put them, you know, towards along the page, and I put hearts and stuff. Um, Oh, this is me and my best friend from high school. We got to see each other again. Wow. That's my favorite picture of her and me. I love that picture. Oh, and this is using one of those label makers right here. Cute idea. I've got to get these out of this box. Okay, this is one of me and my mother. Oh, and I loved how the border come out with this. I mean, the frame. Um, can you see that? The way that frame looks really aged. I have got to teach all that technique. But that's what this one is. Yep. I've got to get these out of this container. Here's one I did, just playing around with different things. The letters fell off. It's supposed to say smile at the top. This is what happens when storage goes wrong. Oh, there's the S. Okay. That's one I started but never finished. Oh, here's that one. This one is the first of this one. That's the first page, and that's the second page. So it was a two-page layout. The scrapbooking gods are just shining down on me right now saying you have done a no, no, no. I have to lay these out. Okay. This is one I did playing with Martha Stewart's butterflies. Love this page. One of her wedding magazines inspired me to do that. I think it was butterflies on a wedding cake. Really like that one. Here's one I did using, I think this is this is Webster Pages paper. That or Graphic 45, I couldn't remember. Of Michaela at the beach. I have got to go through here and re-glue half of this stuff. Oh my gosh. I don't like that double-sided glue. Here's one I did on myself. I had to do it myself. It was a challenge. Yeah, here is a canvas I did. See? Y'all have seen that one probably. It's on the back of a canvas. Loved that one. Okay, here's one I did. Oh, my little beads are coming off. Look, my letters. Okay, this is getting really scary. Okay, here's the layout. It's supposed to say imagine. The end's falling off. Oh my gosh. I should have took these out of storage a lot sooner. But I like this page layout. So, if you're going to put a lot of doodads on this stuff, on your layouts, I have noticed very quickly that you're going to have to use a different type of glue than what I did years ago, because it's not going to hold up to some things. Like, these are like little mini albums I did. This is a mini album my daughter did of her on her birthday. Cute little thing, her and her friends done together. It's really cute. This was one of that I done of my cat. It's one of them like matchbook little minis. Then there's little pictures in here. Just little stuff. So I hope this is showed you different. Oh Lord, I gotta find where that went. Different ways you can scrapbook. This is just a piece of what I've done so far. I mean, cause see, I have this one here. I haven't showed you this one. I done this one Valentine. Then this one was done one Christmas. Um, and then, oh yes, this was the very, 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 very first mini album I ever done. And it's called My Girl, and it was done out of a paper bag. And as you can see here, of course it was done with my daughter. And then I have taught this mini album. Look, her little hand. I got her to stamp her little hand. Oh, look. Very first mini album I ever done. My friend Lola should remember this one. See? I love it. I'll never, I just love, love, love it. Love, love, love it. Here is one I did. I like this one. I made it look like the bows come streaming down and weave themselves through the hearts, and then they held the pictures. Really, really like that one. It's a black piece of paper. This is one I did. I have not finished. But look at that. I made that look like that aging process. Oh, it goes this way. I'm sorry. Sorry. Yep, I definitely need to get these all in an album. Oh, this was using Graphic 45. And I had lots of fun making this one. This is when I started playing and making real roses, you know, like my own roses. Lots of layers. I started using trims and stuff. Yeah, this is one I done. Something simple, elegant. This is when I started playing with the Infinity Crafts button maker, where you make your own buttons. Whoop, whoop. This is one I did. That goes up there. I think, where it goes. See, these little pop dots are not sticking anymore. Ah! Well, that's one I did. Making flowers. Never put a title to it. Oh, this is one I did using Donna Salzar's paper line when she had it. Really cool. So, these are just layouts that I've done over the years. And it just shows you, I've got to get these out and get these laying properly so I can get them somewhat back to a normalcy. I gotta go through here and glue everything back down. So I hope this has showed you a little taste of what I am doing, because I'm going to start bringing the scrapbook layouts kits. I think scrapbooking is a tried true tradition, and I don't think it needs to be completely wiped out with digital or anything. I'm a hands-on type gal when it comes to crafting, and I really like to see and feel and touch my elements on my pages and stuff, as you see here. I really enjoy working with those, and I'm going to start bringing a bunch of, if you want to work with me, you know, bringing you kits and stuff.